I did have a fun exercise this morning that I wanted to do. I wanted to help new agents like Jackson that's coming on and Holt and agents out there that are new learn some terminology that is very beneficial to someone getting into the health insurance space. Okay? Well, the way I want to do it is I want you to say the word the way you think the customer would say it, and then we'll translate it. Okay? So, I'll go first. Donzapiesel. Donzapiesel. Okay? Sounds like Donzapiesel. Translation, donepezil is a medication for memory. Typically, it's going to be for Alzheimer's or dementia, right? Okay. Donzapiesel is what your clients will probably say. You need to just instantly translate that to donepezil. Do not feel the need to correct them. Just translate it for your own purposes. Rob, what is a word that you can think of?
I've had people tell me lisinopril, or some other goofy translation of lisinopril.
Okay.
For high blood pressure.
Okay. I have heard this one a lot of ways, but one of the most common medications we hear is lisinopril, which is a high blood pressure medication. Okay. Mallory?
Hydrochlorothiazide, hydrochloride, because they can't get the whole thing on the medicine bottle.
Commonly, hydrochlorothiazide is a fluid retention medication. It's a lot of times added into as a component of a blood pressure medication. And hydrochlorothiazide is a long word, so a lot of times it say hydrochloride. Another thing that sometimes happens is people like Johnny, when they're trying to go hydro, he might think they're trying to say hydrocodone, but they're not, because that's dope, and they don't take dope. So we'll write it out. Chloro or chloride? Chlorothiazide. Long word. So a lot of times on the pill bottle, this part won't be there. Hydrochloride. Or it'll say HCTZ, hydrochlorothiazide.
When they do that, that's when it's
Yeah.
But they'll say, no, I take hydrochloride.
Hydrochloride.
What they take.
You drink Clorox?
Steven, got any words?
Got any more brain busters?
Any more brain busters? It doesn't have to be medicine either.
Anymore.
I got one.
Oh, well, I know something that happens very commonly that kind of gets me, but I don't say nothing. They call it Part F.
Part F. So this gets back to knowing the difference between parts versus plans. A lot of times people will say Part F, Part N, but there are parts of Medicare and plans of Medicare. That is true. The alphabet soup of Medicare. We live and breathe it, so it becomes natural to us. But people that are on it, a lot of times they heard about it once 6 years ago when they signed up, and now they've got it all confused. I got one. This gets into the companies. I got Humana, okay,
Humana.
equals Humana, believe it or not. Our lime green friends from Kentucky. And then Mutual of what?
Yamaha.
Mutual of Yamaha. Maybe that only happens in Mississippi. I'll take that. Yeah. I misspelled the crap out of that. Yohama, whatever. Yamaha equals Mutual of Omaha. Okay? Peking, like the duck.
I've heard it gone.
Peking is what they'll say a lot, but the company is named after the town that it's in, Pekin, Illinois.
Manhattan Metropolitan. Get that
Where-
a lot.
Yep.
Mine.
Manhattan Life. Let's do another one here. Manhattan Life. Almost always, it seems like, confused with Metropolitan Life. Metropolitan Life. They'll just sit there and go Metro, and they're saying Metropolitan, but they know that's not right, but they keep saying it. It's normally Manhattan Life. So those are some common ones. There's definitely some more prescriptions out there and words. You
Put
get
your amlodipine on.
amlodipine,
I've had it called amlodipine.
amlodipine.
Yeah.
Omeprazole, omeprazole.
How about levothyroxine?
Mhm.
Even my dad says levothyroxine.
Levothyroxine.
I think it's levothyroxine is how you say it, is how I would say it. But
Some of them like that generic for Synthroid, you know.
yeah, you got to
know
be
what it's
careful.
called.
They'll say Synthroid too, and you got to know whether it's generic or not a lot of times. Sometimes they don't even know. So Synthroid or levothyroxine. Then you get into the diseases like myasthenia gravis, all these things. A helpful tip and something we're going to add to Medicare Academy is a copy of each application. Go through some of the strict ones and read the words, and when you get to a word that you don't know, when you're starting out, go to Google and have them pronounce it for you. Myasthenia gravis, however you want to say it, but there's a lot of these words that are on there you'll hit, and you'll be like, and the more you say them, the easier you'll breeze through the application. And when you're breezing through the health questions like it's not your first time, that helps with clients. When you're asking health questions and you're like, I don't know this word, they're like, have you never read it before? Then you look like an amateur. And this is not amateur hour, right? So I hope that's helpful to all of you. In the comments below this video, if you have any other words that people commonly misspell, mispronounce, misuse, throw them down there so we can all laugh together and hopefully get the right pronunciation. Thanks for watching.